In Landman, power doesn't shift with a punch, it shifts with a whisper, and the quietest arrival might just be the most dangerous yet. Stefania Spampinato's entrance into Taylor Sheridan's world isn't some flashy stunt casting. It's a calculated disruption, one that doesn't just raise eyebrows, it threatens to rewrite alliances, unravel loyalty, and tilt the story on its axis. This isn't just about who she is, it's about what she represents. And if history tells us anything, Sheridan never introduces a character like this without preparing to burn the whole thing down. The mysterious timing of her arrival. When Taylor Sheridan introduces a character, it's never random, and Stefania Spampinato's sudden appearance in Landman Season 2 is no exception. Cast as the wife of Cartel boss Gallino, her arrival doesn't just expand the cast, it reshapes the terrain, dropping her into the story now just as the stakes are tightening around both corporate corruption and underground influence feels almost surgical. It's like Sheridan waited for the pressure to hit boiling before lighting a match, and that match is her. The timing becomes even more curious when you consider who Gallino is rumored to be. A cartel figure entangled in the oil business? That's already explosive, but add Spampinato's character into the mix, potentially with her own motives, leverage, or vendettas, and suddenly the game changes. Why not introduce her in Season 1, when Gallino was likely already active? The delayed entrance suggests she's not here to support his storyline, she's here to hijack it, flip it, or perhaps expose it. And then there's the broader Sheridan playbook. He's done this before, introducing wildcard characters mid-series who within a few episodes become essential to the entire plot machine. Stefania's character could easily be more than just a cartel wife. She might be the one person who knows where the real bodies are buried, metaphorically or otherwise. Her late entrance doesn't mean she's late to the story, it means the story is finally catching up to her. Her role in the larger Sheridan universe. Stefania Spampinato's role in Landman might seem confined to one show, but Sheridan doesn't build characters in isolation. He builds infrastructure. As the wife of cartel boss Gallino, Spampinato's character potentially connects the oil-soaked world of Landman to a much bigger criminal and political web that spans across the Sheridanverse. Think about it, cartels, law enforcement, land wars. These are not just themes in Landman, but also in Y Marshals, 4-6s, and even Mayor of Kingstown. This isn't just a character, it's a crossroads. If Gallino is as powerful as we're led to believe, then Stefania's character could be the connective tissue, the kind that holds dirt on CEOs in West Texas and strings to backroom deals in Montana. What if she's the one who knows how the cartel launders money through land acquisitions? Or, better yet, what if she's the one who's actually pulling the strings while Gallino plays the frontman? Sheridan has a habit of hiding power in plain sight, and Spampinato's poised, enigmatic presence feels too calculated to be a background role. It's not a stretch to imagine her appearing beyond Landman. If the cartel arc bleeds into Y Marshals or 4-6s, Spampinato's character could be the first true bridge between Sheridan's series, a test balloon for how far this universe can stretch. It wouldn't be the first time Sheridan used one character to blow open a much larger story. And based on the buzz already forming, Stefania's role might be less supporting character and more Sheridan's next franchise linchpin. A potential corporate mole or government insider, Stefania Spampinato's casting as Gallino's wife seems straightforward on paper, but Sheridan rarely plays anything straight. What if her character isn't just arm candy for a cartel boss, but a deliberate plant? A government insider posing as a spouse? Or even more dangerously, a double agent embedded to take the entire operation down from within? With the oil industry sitting at the intersection of political power, environmental corruption, and criminal enterprise, her character could be the ultimate Trojan horse. Think about how Landman operates. A world where trust is currency and everyone has something to hide. If Spampinato's character is working with a federal task force, she could be gathering intel on corporate collusion, land fraud, or illegal cartel partnerships. Her role as Gallino's wife would give her unprecedented access, not just to the cartel's dirty secrets, but to the oil executives desperate to keep them hidden. The kind of insider that could flip both worlds inside out with one move. Or maybe, and this is the Sheridan twist, she's not with the government at all, but instead a mole from a rival cartel or oil conglomerate. Imagine the chaos of a character who's playing every side and whose loyalty is so well hidden it makes her unpredictable even to the audience. That kind of narrative powder keg is exactly the kind of role Sheridan loves to drop in just before everything explodes. And if Stefania's playing it, we're in for something volatile, strategic, and unforgettable. Is she the new face of the series? It's a bold question, but one worth asking. Is Stefania Spampinato being positioned as the new face of Landman? Because if you look at the way Taylor Sheridan has structured his shows in the past, he's no stranger to pivoting focus mid-story. Just ask anyone who watched 1883 or 1923. Spampinato's sudden prominence, high-profile casting, and her character's ties to one of the show's most dangerous players suggest she's not just a side character, she might be the character. There's a shift happening in Landman Season 2. As the plot moves from surface-level oil industry drama into murkier territory, cartel dealings, political corruption, and hidden alliances, the story needs a new anchor. Someone who's not tied to the rules, someone who can move between worlds. Enter Spampinato. As Gallino's wife, she already has one foot in the shadows. But what if she becomes the central voice we follow through the chaos? The one with the perspective no one else has. This wouldn't be unprecedented. Sheridan has built the entire series around characters who weren't meant to lead until they did. Beth Dutton wasn't originally the heart of Yellowstone. Now she's its pulse. If Spampinato's character catches fire and early buzz suggests she might, then Landman could slowly evolve around her. Not just as a plot device, but as the new moral or immoral center of the show. And in the Sheridan universe, that's as close to becoming the face of the series as it gets. A disruptor of alliances. In the brutal world of Landman, power is built on shaky alliances between oil barons, cartel bosses, politicians, and anyone dirty enough to play both sides. And into that volatile equation steps Stefania Spampinato's character, whose very presence could be the match that sets those alliances ablaze. As the wife of Gallino, she's already embedded in one of the show's most dangerous power structures. But what if she's not here to reinforce it? What if she's here to fracture it? Sheridan thrives on tension, not from action alone, but from the slow unraveling of loyalty. And Spampinato's character feels perfectly designed to exploit that unraveling. Maybe she reveals secrets her husband wants buried. Maybe she seduces a rival to gain leverage. Or maybe her loyalties shift entirely, forcing longtime enemies to work together or longtime partners to turn on each other. One whisper from her character could collapse an empire. One choice could realign the entire board. It's the kind of narrative power Sheridan loves to hand off to a female disruptor. Someone underestimated, quietly observant, and ultimately uncontainable. Spampinato's entrance doesn't just shake up the cast list, it sends a warning shot through every alliance in Landman. Who still trusts who? Who's lying to stay alive? And who's about to realize they've been outplayed by the one person they never saw coming? So while the oil drills dig deeper and the cartel makes its moves, keep your eyes on the one person who's saying the least because she's the one flipping the script. Spampinato's character may not carry a gun or run a rig, but make no mistake, she's a weapon, the kind that destabilizes everything just by entering the room. And in Sheridan's universe, the real game changers don't show up with noise, they show up with purpose. Consider this your warning, the queen just entered the board.